Well, good evening, everybody, from the 10 Tampa Bay Stream Desk. We are following breaking news out of St. Pete. A St. Pete police officer has shot somebody during some sort of an altercation. It happened just before 9 o'clock tonight near 34th Street and 22nd Avenue South. That is according to a spokesperson for St. Pete PD. We have a crew on scene right now. You can see a major police presence there. Also, the Pinellas County Sheriff there, that's Sheriff Galtieri off on the left-hand side of your screen. Our crew is out there right now. Weekend anchor Miranda Parnell is there. She's going to have a live update for you coming up at 11 o'clock tonight on Nightside. So you want to switch over to our TV side or our streaming apps coming up here in just a few moments. In the meantime, here is a quick recap of what we know. Again, this is 34th Street and 22nd Avenue South. We don't know the circumstances that led up to the shooting other than a spokesperson saying there was some sort of altercation before that St. Pete police officer shot somebody. We do not at this point know either of their identities. I can tell you that the person who was shot was taken to an area hospital. We do not know that person's condition right here at this time. It's only been about an hour and 40 minutes since this all went down. The officer, we are told, was not hurt. Now, as I mentioned a second ago, you can see the sheriff's office there, even though this was a St. Pete PD shooting. Here is the reason if you haven't lived in this area very long. Because a firearm was discharged, it will be up to the Pinellas County Use of Deadly Force Task Force to investigate the situation. That'll mean that the Pinellas County Sheriff's Office will become the lead agency in this case. They will be investigating this, ideally to ensure that everything is on the up and up. The reverse would be true if it had been a Pinellas County Sheriff's deputy who had discharged the weapon. Of course, as we said, in this case, it's St. Pete PD. It's extremely likely that Sheriff Galtieri speaks tonight, whether that news conference comes up here in just a few minutes or during our newscast. So definitely stay with us for that. If you are driving in the area, I do want to let you know that police say part of 34th Street will be shut down in both directions until further notice. Not too much of a traffic mess down there, so just try and work your way around this area. Again, no further details that we know of at this time, but you can see just what a massive police presence is in the area as the Pinellas County Sheriff's Office gets caught up to speed and begins investigating. Now, a spokesperson for the police department is also there, and in fact, you can see the St. Pete Police Chief off to the side of your screen as well now that some other people have moved. So both of the top cops in the area on scene, just feet away from each other right now. It's very likely that we have a news conference coming up here momentarily. Stay with you for just a second here in case they start walking over our way. Stay with this shot just for a moment here. And we are getting ready for our 11 o'clock newscast. So Carolina Lead and Dave Wagner will be breaking this all down for you just here in a few minutes over on Channel 10. You see detectives out there on the phone. And again, Anthony Holloway, that St. Pete police chief, there in the background talking to investigators as they kind of work out exactly what happened. And just as soon as we know, we will share that with you. So we're going to hop off this live stream, allow our field crew to set up for the news, but we will see you in just about 15 minutes here on Nightside. Carolina and Dave will have this story and a bunch of others for you coming up in just a few minutes.